a silly question for this group. Do you like wine? Great food? Oh yeah. Dancing? Check. Well, then you have to get to the Tampa Bay Wine and Food Festival. It's happening this Friday and Saturday at the Strass Center in downtown Tampa. You're already dancing.
I dance all the time. Liz Brewer is a member of the Brandon Foundation Board of Directors. We have Matt Poore here from Rococo Steak.
That's right, in St. Petersburg.
Yes.
One of my favorite restaurants.
And we have Michael Rugers from Southern Wine and Spirits. Great to have you all here to talk about this incredible event. Liz, I have to start with you. Tampa Bay Wine and Food Festival. How many people are going to be presenting their food at this wonderful event, approximately?
Well, we have almost 50 food and wine vendors as of today.
Excellent. All right, so get your tickets now.
Absolutely. This is selling out fast.
Friday night is more of a formal event?
Yes, it's our gala. Yeah. And you can dress up. It's black tie optional, but you'll be able to taste all the wines and the foods. We have a VIP area from 7 to 8 p.m.
And then what about Saturday?
And then Saturday is just a strolling walkabout for all the rest of the
folks. It's a free-for-all. Go for it.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm so glad you guys brought some food and some wine for us because we're getting an early sampling. So, Chef Poore, what are we going to make here?
We're going to do one of our signature dishes is Tuna Tartar. What we're going to do is we're going to do the sauce. We're going to use our tuna, and then we'll present it similar to what we're going to do for the event.
Okay, so now when you're making tuna tartar, do you have to use a certain type of tuna?
Yes. What you want to do is you want to get the very best tuna. It's a sashimi grade, #1. And the grading system is based on a Japanese system that looks at fat content, looks at color, and looks at clarity of the meat. And they'll grade it before they auction it off or before they sell that.
What have you put in there so far?
Right now I've got a little bit of green onion, a little bit of soy sauce, and a little bit of a chili sauce.
Okay.
We're going to also add a little bit of lime juice and some lime zest, and then we're going to add a little bit of fresh horseradish as well. A touch of sesame oil.
This is a line, yes, this is a line I'll be going back to over and over throughout the night.
So what we're going to do is we're going to mix this up, and then what we're going to do is chop our tuna up and toss it with this sauce. And we're going to serve that on a crispy wonton.
Now, do you dice the tuna?
Yes, and what I'll do, we'll do that really quickly. You take the tuna and basically, you know, you can do this slowly, quickly, and you can try to get a decent size, little chunks. You know, you don't want something too big or too small, especially if you're going to put it on a wonton. But you can also serve this on a Japanese soup spoon. You know, that's good to do as well.
Now, I have to talk about this wine that we have here. Obviously, there's going to be a lot to taste. We recommend you get a cab or get a driver or stay downtown that night.
We have over 180 different ones will be there. So.
Wow. Okay, so
180 different cabs or wine?
No, probably more cabs.
More cabs. We're talking about the
So, what do we have in front of us right here?
Well, we have from España. We have Torres from Spain, which the Spanish wines now are making a remarkable comeback. They really represent great values. Torres and the Pinedas, farther northern Spain. What's unusual about Torres is Cabernet Sauvignon is the grape in these first two wines. So that's unusual for Spain.
This is good.
It's very smooth. Really,
would I bring anything bad if I ever done
No,
that?
you would not. What's the next one here? I'm curious.
Okay, well, that's a Gran Cornolis. That's a more expensive wine. That is their epitome.
Would you fill that up then, please? No.
You get to try wines that you've always wanted to try when you attend this event. They have everything.
That's good, too. That is fantastic. Now, which wine would go with the tuna tartar?
Yes.
None of these.
None of these.
Well, that's okay. No problem.
Hey, Liz, talk to us quickly about where the money goes that's raised at this event.
Well, all the monies raised are going to benefit the Brandon Community Foundation, which has over 60 registered charities. Those charities are in the greater Brandon area, and they range from those that help children to homeless to there's just so many different ones I can't even think of all
over
of them.
50 charities a year. I'm on the board. Disclaimer, I'm on the board as well, but we do help so many people.
Correct.
They do a lot of great things.
It's a wonderful organization, and you know, this is a way to kind of bring in the community and have some good food, have some good wine, and raise money for a really good cause. All right, Chef.
Here it is. Let's try it.
The time has come.
Yep.
Small sampling of what you can expect.
Let me get a little bit of that on top.
Oh, lovely.
All right, here you go.
Look at this. And then I think we have port after.
I think it's a brandy.
Is it a brandy? Is that a brandy?
Brandy.
Brandy. Gee, I should know these things.
Oh, wow. High five. I'm coming back to Rococo.
Very good.
delicious.
Come back for our tuna
And then
tartar.
what do we have for dessert here?
Dessert, you have a 5-year-old Spanish brandy
Oh my goodness.
All right.
from
The best
Torres.
morning ever.
It's always a good morning here. Are you kidding?
Oh, woo. How about hair on your chest?
Even on your tongue.
That's good stuff.
Okay, Tampa Bay Food and Wine Festival coming up in a couple of days, Friday and Saturday at the Straz.
Yep, Liz Brewer, thank you very much. Matt Poore and Michael Rugers. Oh, thank you very much. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Cheers. Let's all
Cheers.
cheers, huh?
Cheers.
Here, you can, well,
Have some.
It's okay.
We'll be right back.